Let me ask you a question. What's the similarity between coming face to face with a king cobra out in the wild versus your annual review? Hi, my name is Amitoj Likhari. I am your anti-fragility coach. So this might seem like an odd question, right? What's the similarity? I mean, there is a king cobra, something that can obviously kill you with a single bite. It's a highly efficient killing machine created by nature. It's extremely stealthy, and coming face to face, it's a fear of snakes is something that all of us have. It's an innate fear. And what could be the similarity between that and waiting outside your boss or manager's office for your annual review? So here's the thing. There's a primitive part of our brain that deals with threats. And the job of this part of the brain is to keep us alive, to keep us healthy, and to keep us away from pain avoidance. And that response is called the fight or flee response. And you've all felt that, right? If you've ever been in a fight, if you've ever been in an accident, if you came face to face with something like a snake, God forbid, I'm deathly afraid of snakes. If you've ever had an experience like that, you know that your pupils dilate, your body takes all the blood back to its core, the body's getting ready to fight or get the hell out of there. It's as simple as that. Because the mind wants to survive, and it's preparing the body to do just that. It's mobilizing all resources for that big effort. We've seen that all over the animal kingdom. But what is cool about this now is that as we evolved, we as in humans evolved, we don't come face to face with physical threats anywhere. It's a different case if you're trying to run across the road in any city in India, like Bangalore on rush hour, pre-pandemic, of course. There's going to be a lot of fight or flee responses, and there's going to be actually credible physical threats. But in general, we're not going to come face to face with saber-toothed tigers or snakes or anything like that. But what has happened with us is that over the last few million years, we have evolved into intensely social beings. As we evolved, whether or not we were part of a tribe was the difference between us staying alive and dying. A human out at that time, as we were evolving in the jungles, if one person was ostracized by the tribe and was thrown out, their chances of survival went down dramatically. Not just their chances of survival, their chances of finding food, their chances of dying a painful death, obviously, but their chances of finding a mate and finding someone to be with, to be devoid of all human companionship. When we now face a social threat, and this is something that neuroscientist David Rock has also spoken about in his talks, when we face a social threat, now the social threat is as big as, if not bigger than, the physical threat. So when you're waiting for your boss outside their office, waiting for your annual review, you're waiting for someone to judge you. You're waiting for someone to come in and tell you whether you're good enough to be part of the tribe or not good enough, how you fared, how valuable a member of the tribe are you. And that is nerve-wracking. Because the part of your brain that deals with this does not know that you're a modern human being in the 21st century sitting out in a glass cabin out somewhere in the middle of urban India or wherever you are working. It thinks you are under a threat and your survival is under threat. And that is the response that kicks in. It is the same fight or flight response that has worked so well for us in keeping us alive from physical dangers. It's not so good with social dangers and mental dangers. And this is the cool thing. So if you want to be better, if you want to have better relationships, better performance, learn to identify this emotion. Learn when this emotion comes up. Identify it, get on top of it, change it. You're in control here. This is Amitoj Likhari. I'm your anti-fragile coach. I would love to hear from you. in comments, please share what you thought was insightful about this. If you've had any kind of fight or flight experiences before a big presentation or before your annual reviews. I'll see you next time. Thank you.